Welcome back to A Trucking Journey, everybody. Well, surprise, I'm working today. I really didn't think I would be. They had posted a couple of empty trailer moves yesterday. Picking up an empty trailer from Walmart in Alachua and delivering it to Unilever in Jacksonville. Didn't really want to do it. So the only way I would do it is if they paid me an outrageous amount of money to do it, because it means I have to bobtail to Alachua, pick up the trailer, take it to Jacksonville. So yeah, you're bobtailing half the way, hauling an empty trailer the other half of the way, so it doesn't use a whole lot of fuel. But in order for that trip to be worth it, I need to be making some serious money. So I went ahead and I bid an outrageous price, thinking there's no way in the world they would ever approve it. And there was two of these loads. So I bid $300 a piece. It's 60 miles away to move an empty trailer. I thought there's no way in the world they're going to approve $300. Usually when you're taking a load down there and then taking an empty trailer back, it's about $300, just to give you an idea. But I've noticed after an early to mid week, last week was just horrible as far as loads and the rates. But at the end of the week, I noticed that the rates have really started to shoot up. I think a lot of loads were canceled. There weren't that many loads ran last week, or especially early in the week, because of the weather. So now there's a whole bunch of loads that need to be moved, so the rates are going to have to go up because there's less trucks available to move those loads. So lucky me, I woke up and checked the load board, and the loads were not, nobody else bid on it, nobody else claimed them. So I'm like, all right, well, let me just play around here. I had bid $300. Let me change my bid to $299. And what do you know? They approved them. It really shocked me. They fell for the oldest trick in the book. Instead of $300, I guess $299 sounded better. So they went ahead and approved them. So I got both of them. So I'll make 2 trips to Alachua. It should take 4 hours maybe, and make about $600. So can't complain about that. I would do that every day if I could. But that's all for now. I'm just sitting here waiting for my truck to warm up so I can take off and head to Alachua. I'll check in with you later. Welcome back to A Trucking Journey. Just got back to the yard, parked the truck. Tonight was a interesting night, not because of the actual driving and the load or anything like that. Like I said earlier, just did a couple of trailer moves basically for Convoy. But like I said, they paid way more than I thought they would. And they had actually put 3 of those loads on there, empty trailer moves. The 2 that I did were at the Walmart distribution center in Alachua. And then right next door, there's a Dollar General distribution center. And they had another empty trailer pickup from there back to Unilever in Jacksonville. And Dollar General warehouse it's a nightmare, basically. They're just unorganized idiots over there. Every time I go there, I have to argue with the guy. He tries to tell me that Convoy doesn't do dropping hooks there. I'm like, I do them here all the damn time. Call your boss. And sure enough, he's like, oh yeah, I guess we do. I'm like, are you stupid? Learn how to do your job. But anyway, I digress. When you go to the Walmart warehouse, they'll tell you to drop your trailer in section K5, pick up an empty in row M. It's totally organized. They know where everything's at. You're in and out of there, no problem. You go to Dollar General, after you get done arguing with the guy because he insists that Convoy doesn't do drop and hook loads there. Once you get in there, they tell you to drop your loaded trailer in the third row. And of course, there's never an empty spot in the third row. So you got to go to the next row and look for an empty spot to drop it there. And if you're lucky, there will be one there. If not, you got to go around to the other side, it's just a night. They don't know where anything is on their damn lot. It's crazy. So once you do finally find an empty spot to put your loaded trailer, they have no system of where the empty trailers are stored at. They could be anywhere in the entire warehouse. So every time I go there, I spend at least 45 minutes driving around looking for an empty Convoy trailer to hook up to. You see a Convoy trailer, you got to get out of your truck, go out to the back, see if it still has the seal on it from Unilever. Chances are it does, because they're so damn slow. They've got a bunch of trailers sitting there that need to be worked. And then you get back in your truck, you keep driving around, and if you're lucky, you'll find an empty trailer to pick up. The last 2 loads I delivered there was no empty trailers to be found, because they're so damn slow at that warehouse. They haven't unloaded them yet. They're still sitting there full. But because of that, because Dollar General is such a nightmare, I placed a bid on that trailer move for $350 instead of $300. And late tonight, as I was doing the other empty trailer moves, I got a notification that Convoy approved that bid of $350. I'm thinking, damn, that's a lot of money for moving an empty trailer. So I get to looking at it, and all 3 of them were pick up the trailer between 2 p.m. and 2 a.m. Which, if they would have approved all 3 of those loads earlier today, I would have left earlier and had enough time to do all 3 of these trailer moves within the specified pickup time. However, because they waited until late tonight to approve that 3rd one, I called them. Of course, you can never get anybody on the phone who speaks English, especially on a Saturday night. Tried to explain to the lady, look, I've got the hours available to do this load that I won the bid on. I haven't accepted it yet because the pickup time ends at 2 a.m. and there's no way I can get there before 2 a.m. to pick up this empty trailer. Now, it's an empty trailer move. There's no reason that the pickup time can't be changed. You know, it's not an appointment for a live load, so there should be no problem changing the pickup time. But I'm like, I'm not going to accept this load and then show up later than 2 a.m. and ruin my 100% on-time score with Convoy, because I've actually won some loads at a higher price point than other drivers because I have a 100% score with Convoy, and they do take that into account. So if you're out here and you're hauling these loads for these brokers using these apps, you want to keep that score as high as possible, if not 100% like I've got mine, because when they send the notification that you won a load, quite a few times it said you were not the lowest bid, but because of your high score, we are giving the load to you. So I want to keep that 100% score. And so I had to decline that load because it doesn't affect your score if you just decline the load. But once you accept that load, if you don't show up on time, then that hurts your score. But I talked to the lady. I'm like, can we change the time on this so I can go ahead and accept this load, because I really want to do the load. I've got the hours available to do the load legally, but I'm not going to accept it and then show up late and have it lower my scorecard with the carrier, my carrier scorecard with the broker. And she's like, well, I don't have the power to change the time. I'll have to get with one of the brokers and have them see if they can do it. So, and we'll give you a call back or email you or whatever. So I'm like, okay, fine. I went about my business, completing my loads. It got to be 1:15. The pickup time ends at 2 a.m. and I had got back to Unilever to drop off my second trailer of the night, and still no word from Convoy. So I had no choice. I had to decline that load to protect my score, my carrier scorecard, which really pisses me off because $350 is damn good money for just moving an empty trailer 60 miles. I mean, that I'll take that every day of the week. So, I mean, I can't complain. I made damn good money for doing easy work today, but it would have been even more awesome if I would have gotten that $350 load, but it's not worth lowering my 100% scorecard. So had to decline it. But that's about it for tonight. Got a load tomorrow night delivering in West Palm Beach on Monday morning. So please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will be back with you tomorrow.